Good morning, folks. It is 9:05 or thereabouts. Close enough. Close enough for government work. Coffee in hand. Stream is running. See Sean and Reggie here bright and early. Good morning, gentlemen. So I'm going to jump right in this morning because I actually have a full day ahead of me and I really need to be tight about my time. I've got meetings and goofiness lined up after this. So I'm going to just jump straight into some Zbrush. You guys, if you would, you dudes who are like super cool gentlemen showing up and being here all early and stuff, man, if you guys would share this. Shares help things on YouTube. Like when you do a share on YouTube, I know it like feeds their algorithm, so that's a thing. While I ain't out to like try and be a YouTuber or something, it'd be super cool to get the views and likes and stuff on all the stuff increased, kind of bump that stuff up a little bit, just because it helps, it helps the reach. It helps me, the more people I can reach, the more apt I am to keep doing this stuff live and doing the art streams and all that. And, that helps keep it going for you guys who enjoy it. And then it also helps it, like a lot of this is for me about getting word out about art and about stuff that I do, just helping the whole Sixus1 brand grow, which it is. It's growing and doing some pretty crazy stuff, and I'm hoping to make this whole YouTube thing more a part of it. So if you guys would, be sure to share, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, all that goofy stuff. And anyway, so Sean says, Sean shared and liked. Reggie, I'm sure shared and liked. Sean says, what are we making today? I have no idea yet. I have no idea. Why would I have any idea? Is that how I roll? No, not really. Let's go. Let's turn that down a little bit. And, choo. I know I want to do something creaturey. And I am thinking I'm gonna thinking I'm gonna drink more coffee. I've actually been up since 5 a.m. so, but the hours leading up to here have been filled with 3D printer maintenance and the finding out the sad truth that the little boy, the little Anycubic photon, the LCD screen on it is half burned out. I guess I just drove it too hard. Fun fact, with resin printers, the LCD screen is considered a consumable, just like the clear plastic FEP sheets in the bottom of the vat. Those get damaged just with use and have to be replaced. So the LCD screens, apparently you're pumping a lot of juice through those screens and those things will just burn out eventually. So that's why everybody who makes these things has replacement LCDs. So we'll order a new screen, pop it in there, and hopefully get the little guy running again. In the meantime, though, the big dog, the Mighty 4K, the Frozen Mighty 4K, man, that thing's a workhorse. I cannot sing the praises of that 3D printer highly enough. The Frozen Mighty 4K. If anyone from Frozen is listening, because I know y'all see my posts, because I'm in y'all's groups and stuff, and you've liked and shared, and we've been back and forth on some stuff. If folks Frozen, catch this. Yes, I will sponsor you. I want your sponsorship, because you guys rock. I'm, as of right now, I can safely say the only resin printers I'm actually seriously looking at buying right now are pretty much all going to come from Frozen, P-H-R-O-Z-E-N, because the Mighty 4K, damn, that thing's a beast. It's a workhorse, excellent quality. Opened the box, had it up and running, and literally printing inside of 15 minutes of opening the box. And it has been just chugging like a, it's just been going like a bull ever since. So, it's one day I'm going to try and one day I'm probably going to switch around and hook up my big camera and do like a little walk through the studio. Studio is a little bit messy right now because of all the 3D printer maintenance. So there's like paper towels and solvents and stuff around, and it's just bleh, bleh. So I have to have a cleaning day soon. And then after the cleaning day, I'm probably going to do take one of these morning streams and do a little kind of show and tell, going through the place and answer questions about stuff. And really, the coolest part for me is showing off like all these prints. So hopefully by next week, we'll have at least a couple of them up in a store where folks can buy 3D prints directly from me in some form. Some of these prints are just, I show them on the stream, but I think it's just super cool. Like, I can look off to the side where I have them all stored and just see all these pieces that I've ran off, and it's cool. It's very cool. So, and I know it's like a little different for me from a lot of the folks who do 3D printing, because a lot of folks who do 3D printing are like miniature hobbyists, gamers, things like that, who got into 3D printing as a means of getting interesting new miniatures from artists who make them available, or maybe having a cheaper way of doing miniatures, because you really, if you spend a lot of money on miniatures for Wargamer collectibles, printing them yourselves on a resin printer is actually a really good way to feed your habit while saving some money. So, but for me, I got into it as an artist who wanted to be able to, at the very least, proof his own stuff before it went to print somewhere. And really, I want to be able to provide my prints direct to customers. I think there are boundaries breaking down now, in a really cool way, between a producer like myself and the end consumer. So where it used to be, you'd have to sculpts and those things would go into processing, and somebody make a master and somebody make a mold, and that goes somewhere, and then that goes somewhere. It's this whole giant ordeal that still has its place, but I can produce my art and make it physical and hand it right to you. So that is a super cool thing. And anyway, I can't wait to show you guys all the stuff sit together and do the little studio tour. So in the meantime, though, let's get cracking with some sculpting this morning. Got the coffee going, and let's grab we're going to do some kind of a creature concept, and why not, let's go into these Z spheres. I really like these as starters for things. And let's do something kind of wild here. Let's see. What are we going to work from? What are we going to work from? What are we going to work from? What turns me on? Grab this hyena. It's pretty cool. Interesting start. I'm immediately going to mess with proportions because I just think that's cool. I think that proportions are a great place to to get going when you're creature sculpting. make this guy a little bit longer. Yeah, make him a little bit longer here. Give him a little bit wider gait. Now, let's do a little bit longer neck. All right, now let's grab that sphere and pop a new piece under here that will be a jaw. All right, I know it doesn't look like much for now, but that will do. And because I haven't done anything with them for a while, let's you know what? Let's just, I'm curious. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do that. So let's copy that. Now let's find something that's got something based on wing. Maybe we'll just tack them on. Who knows? I want to add some wings to this. Feeling like a winged canine sort of thing is an interesting idea. So to get that started with the Z spheres, I'm going to add a couple here. And I'm going to orient these very much in an upward attitude. And I want them to be, let's see, longer than his body. So that gives me some proportions to work from right there. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm just going to keep those up there like that and then run from here. Reggie's asking about Z-spheres. No, they're not like a plugin or anything. It's just part of ZBrush. Okay. Now let's go down to Adapt Skin. And we're going to preview it. Turn off Classic. And maybe we'll keep the Classic on. There we go. Classic plus Dynamish. And we'll make an adaptive skin out of that. Switch over to that skin. Let's see if I set up the Dynamesh in here. Yes, it is. Good deal. All right. So now the next thing I'm going to do from here is just go ahead and add in some shape, some volume. Actually, let's make some little changes here for these wings. And it may be trite, it may be pat, but I don't care. I like bat wings. So make this kind of a little demonic devil dog sort of thing. Something about a winged hyena dog-like creature just felt cool to me right in the moment. I think this may be something that makes its way into my D&D campaign. I have a D&D game that I run for my little group, my fiance and a couple of guys I'm friends with, and my son sits in on it. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so there's a few different ways that we could pull some shape off of this wing. Let's go and use kind of my recent favorite. There's a few recent favorites I have. They put some really cool new stuff in here. Look at that. Look at that. That's the new mesh extrude. That is so handy. Ugh. Love it. Alright. Let's turn that sculptress off for the moment. I said turn it off. There we go. Alright. Now we've started from a ZBrush buck, and from there we can start to build up some shapes and forms and whatnot. I think I am going to turn Sculptress back on. Bring some of that tail back. I liked that volume initially, but I would... Well, you know what? I think I will sculpt it out. And then if I turn it into figure, take the Daz Studio for my folks, then I can always fluff a tail back out of that. Or, excuse me, shrink it back down to something like this and, you know, use fur on it. Okay. It's 9:30 right now, 9:27. So I have to be very conscious of the time today. I have a meeting Actually got rescheduled because I let my live stream run too long the other morning and I missed a meeting. And fortunately, the organizer on it was kind enough to reschedule and not give me too much grief over it. Kind of want to pull some skin volume there. It'll seem like skin stretching out across these surfaces. Now let's play to some back muscles here. I'm gonna thin this guy out though. Too chubby. Pardon me. First yawn of the morning. That's probably not. It's probably my 20th yawn of the morning. It's really how deep flow down into here. uh. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. I'm really getting a nice vibe off of this. Oh my god. Cannot stop yawning. I definitely got up too early. God, a flying hyena would be terrifying. Let's change these head proportions a little bit. Ugh. I've had this happen before. Something about getting into a stream and getting a groove going with work. It actually relaxes me. I get sleepy. It's horrible. Mm. Let's take that off. It's actually kind of hot in here. Mm. I don't like that. I ugh, nice and cool in the studio. Right. I'm liking where this is going. It's coming together really quick. Let's add some volume to sort of, I guess, just add a little bit of attitude to it. Oh yeah, a little back ridge like that. I like it. So I am seeing how far I can go in as short a time as possible here. So I'm just really gonna slam. Go super loose. Just popping things in here, see where they land. See what kind of randomness sort of helps inform where I'm going. Oh. Mm, that's got a look. It's got a look going really quick. I'm digging that. Mm-mm-mm. I may fill in the mouth here and just do some temp teeth shape in there for the sake of brevity. Actually, I think that's a really good idea. Don't want to lose any details. Thank you, Dynamish. Where are we going here? Carve these babies out. Oh, sheesh. It's a continuous yawn this morning. I feel bad about that, guys. Sorry. Let's excavate some of this. Mm. gotta stretch, guys. Oh, man. Making you sleepy. I've been up since 5. I'm exhausted already, man. Gentleman in the chat saying I'm making him sleepy. Man, I should do these at a different time of day. I don't know why I chose to do them in the morning. I guess it just seemed like an open, free form sort of time when I'm usually doing something to just kickstart my day. Alright. Let's take a second and peel back and look at this. Oh. Alright. Oh, quick stretch before we dive back in. We're at, let's see, it's 9:46, so we're at what? 40 minutes in, roughly. 40 minutes in. It's not bad for 40 minutes. Not bad at all. Yeah. Disciple 3D asks, this your music in the background? Why, yes, it is. Knock out 50 push-ups, that'll wake you up. It would, and I am prone to that sort of thing. But, you know, I don't want to ditch the screen and get off camera, you know, leave the stream to do that. Although I probably will do something like it as soon as this is done. Throw down 50 push-ups, 50 crunches. That's not an unheard of thing in my day, especially if I'm sleepy. Mm-mm-mm. sketchy. Get sketchy with it. Oh, I was up this morning working on the printers, finding out that the Photon, the little printer, needs a new LCD screen. So I have to place an order for that and then get that in and fixed relatively soon. And I'm also trying out a different kind of resin in the Mighty 4K, the big dog. Yeah, I tried running a test print with a different kind of resin than I've used before, and as expected, said print did fail, but that's part of the process, is figuring out your settings and tinkering with that stuff until you get it all dialed in just right. Holy crap. Well, I'm glad this is super informal with you guys. I'd feel so bad about, actually I do kind of feel bad about all this yawning, man. It's awful. And then after I'm done here, I'm meeting with the organizer of this thing called Entrepreneurs. That is a pretty groovy little effort. So, got a number of resources coming together to sort of help folks figure out ways to market art. I'm actually spending way too much time on this mouth. I mean, it's roughed in well enough for now. That gets the point across. Right. Spitballing some details down the backside here. I like that sinewy sort of look. Oh, yeah. That's pretty gnarly looking. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, let's see. Let's give him a little bit of a ridge at the up. No. I don't know why, but I feel like popping a ridge in there will take it back more to that sort of hyena beginning. Yeah, I could totally see this. Like do some stuff right there. And maybe right there. With some fibers. Just for the sake of looking at it for a minute. Let's pop some on here. And let's turn on some symmetry. Yeah, some bristly hairs standing up. There we go. I like that. That's pretty wild. Kind of vicious looking. Helps bring some good characterization into it as far as being a concept sculpt goes. Got some fun with this nose shape. I've sculpted a dog or two in my time, so and a lot of things with these sort of canine noses. So I've got certain strokes. Just I need a dog type nose, and yeah, these things come to mind. It's pretty wild. Hey, Pink's in here. He just can't wait to be king, Pink says. Alright, let's switch this back over here. Which way? Which way should I run with that? Let's see. Get that volume filled in there. That's better. Just trying to define these muscles a little better. And then come up with something here that makes a little more sense with this stuff coming together. Thinking in terms of anatomy and muscle striation, the good thing I'm trying to build up the forms. Alright, sit back for a second, take a look at what we got so far. Concept-wise, I really like it. Really like it a lot. Really like it. Let's start adding some volume down here. Start fleshing out some forearm shapes on here. Good morning. My far lovelier and better half just walked out with the dogs. You can probably hear him trotting around over there. It's Toki and Heisenberg. Oh, yeah. I like that. Mm-mm-mm. Where are we going here? Where do we go now? Oh, well. Where do we go? Good profile. Make an insert mesh out of that. That's so handy. Never gets old. Never gets old being able to do that. And let's close up some holes. Grab these. I'm going to smush those in here. That's a technical term, folks. Smushing. Whew. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I like the looks of that. Let's dynamesh it. Alright, so once it dynameshes, you can see it. It's gonna just fill those volumes in and attach those together. It needs a dew claw. Let's just do the claw. See what I did there? We'll do the claw. Close those holes again. Make sure my gizmo is oriented that way. Boom, boom. All right. Okay. And let's use a copy of these on the back feet. So let's get our insert mesh brush. And I'm going to create this by appending. So create insert mesh. I'm going to append it. So now if I hit the M key, I can swap between those elements. That's just something I thought I'd show you guys real quick as it came up there. So let's come in and have a quick look at what we got going on here with these back feet. What all did I have on that? I have the whole foot. Yes, I did. I have the whole foot. Good deal. Okay, that looks to be sized about right. Invert that masking. Blend stuff in here a little bit. Okay, let's dynamesh that back together. Smooth out some of that wood attached. Mm-mm-mm. How are we looking overall? Not bad. Not bad. I like that. It's familiar enough to be familiar, but odd enough and weird enough to be kind of creepy. Like that. I like that. Mm-mm-mm. Doo-doo. Oh, Tassos! Hey! Yeah, let's turn that main back on. There we go. Yeah, I really like that. really like that shape. Alright, let's throw a little bit of something into these wings just so they've been touched. Have a little bit of a texture of some sort to them. Interesting. Whew. Let's give these a little grouping so they're a little easier to work with. Actually, it already has some nice grouping on it. Huh. Who'd have thought? Good Lord, this is awful. Alright. Not bad for a quick concept. Let's see. All right. All right, folks, thank you for joining me this morning. I know I haven't been particularly talkative. I just wanted to kind of get in here and knock something out. So let's do the old turntable. All right. That's definitely gonna get fleshed out into a full-on thing. That's too much fun. That's too much fun just to have sit there. Yeah, I like that. All right. Well, folks, that is gonna bring us to a close today. It's gonna wrap up the morning stream. Give me time to get some coffee in me. I throw down some push-ups or something before I have to hit this meeting. So that's it's busy. It's a busy day around here. Things are kind of going that way. So anyway, thanks to everybody for hanging out, folks. Who came in later. I'm gonna ask y'all the same thing that I did. Sean and Reggie, who were here first, is remember always. Besides the whole, like and subscribe and ringing the bell thing, sharing. Share this in your social media. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, so on and so forth. That helps. Helps. It helps the algorithm at YouTube to boost us up into stuff where people are looking for art and looking at stuff about 3D and so on. A lot of the purpose of what I'm doing with the streams and everything is both to connect with you guys live in some way and to help kind of spread the word, spread the name around a little bit as we move into some new efforts. We have new comic book projects coming on deck. We have the 3D printing thing is growing, and God, the next step of that I think is about to come. Good Lord, yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff. That's why I'm not getting much sleep. So anyway, yeah, folks, it's things are going well. Remember, like, share, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, you should be a subscriber. And as always, go to sixus1.com, sixus1.com, where you can sign up for the newsletter. So until tomorrow morning at 9:05 yet again, y'all have a great day.